about you watching somebody and you're like, why did they do that? Or how did they do that? Maybe you wish somebody would stop doing something. This could be somebody that's holding back from you. But you could be dealing with someone that you consider stingy, and or if you're being stingy, this is going to lead to some type of destruction. If you already held something back from someone, you're going to face some type of destruction. Okay? This could be happening up until 12 is December. Up until December and or past it. Maybe up to 3 months past December. A Pisces could be involved. A Capricorn, a Sagittarius. Somebody in their 30s. You could have a preteen, like somebody that's 12 or almost a teenager. You could be 35 or know someone that's around their 30s. Anything that somebody was trying to hold back from you, they can't anymore. If they were trying to be stingy, things have destructed. And now it seems like you have some type of connection towards fun and or just kind of going with the flow. And I'm telling you, it has somebody curious. It's like, how or why? Maybe initially they were stingy about having a relationship with you. When it's like, oh, well, you just wanted to do something. Or you were open to kind of just being around or whatever the case may be. Even if this was you as a kid. And it's kind of like they kind of held back from you. And so now that you kind of destructed the thought of like, okay, well, I want to be this person's friend or I want to be around them. You had some type of breakthrough. Now you're having some type of fun from it as well. They could feel a little exhausted. Maybe they're trying to put on a performance. Something is not sounding good. Or if they keep saying the same things. Or if they keep talking about you or whatever. Something is not sounding the same. Somebody also could have some type of respiratory issues. Whether this is like a sinus infection. Lung problems. Or like, I don't know. Like maybe even whenever they speak. Or whenever they go off on a tangent. Everybody's kind of like, oh my gosh. What now? Like what is it now? They want all of the attention. Like what's up? You may not feel like you can have a lot of fun right now, but just be diligent. You will be able to do so. This will bring some type of breakthrough for you. You just need to create some type of routine and or creation. You need to, you could be up and down with something that you're creating and or like, okay, I don't know if it's going to work. But if you have been putting some type of work through, there's definitely going to be some type of spontaneous, like, oh, okay, look, this works. Or, oh, let me see. Oh, okay. There's some type of, like, green light to show you you're on the right path. Somebody could burn their tongue. I don't know if you're burning your tongue or your upper lip. Or it's kind of like, you know how when you eat food and it's like, oh, I done burnt my, my tongue. Or I bit my tongue. Somebody could used to play music as a kid, like a harmonica, a trombone. I don't know what this is called. A trumpet. I said a trombone. It could be. What's those things called? A flute? Some type of music note or music instrument? Somebody could have been into baseball or a Taurus. Maybe you were on the farm or near farms, near a cow. Maybe you like to go to see animals. Okay, be careful if you jump into some type of relationship and or if there's a relationship that you kind of just want to, oh, I'm just going to pop up and I'm going to create something or I'm going to say something or I'm going to do this because I feel like I have all this luck or I have the knowledge to do so. I have the relationship to do so. This is going to create some type of challenge. Be careful. Somebody could be focused and or diligent and working and or trying to get some type of goal at the point that you're trying to do this. And they're going to either dismiss you or it's going to end in them walking away. And they honestly may leave in confidence. It's like, why are you popping up? I don't understand what you got going on. Confidence. It's like, I don't know why you had the confidence to approach me and or pop up on me, even if we're family. Like, I don't understand. Again, this is leading to some type of disaster. So be careful when it comes to this. Somebody may feel like, oh, well, I'm trying to teach you something or I have the wisdom about something. And, you know, although you have some type of pleasure, you need to recognize something about what I'm saying. They're like, okay, well, I'm trying to give you this information as a friend. But it's like, no, you're trying to compete with me. You're trying to have this illusion that you're older or that you have some type of knowledge because you're going through some type of consequence or you want me to face some type of consequence based off of me actually having everything going seamlessly well for me. It's like you want me to fail. Somebody could be having issues with their car, but be careful because it's also giving a car accident. Something about baseball could be important. Maybe you're like getting ready for a baseball game, or I don't know. Something about you're watching baseball highlights, or maybe somebody's changing their hair color. It's like, I don't have the time for this. I know I'm hitting it out the park when it comes to something that I'm doing, and I'm not finna stop performing. Somebody's like, I already found my courage. I already know who I am. I already know where I'm going on. You know, just because you want to fight or have some type of dispute, that's not how this is going to happen. I got some type of balance, or, you know, I'm peaceful right now. I'm not entertaining this. Dismissal. Jesus giving, well, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to try a little bit of everything now, or I'm going to try, I don't know, you could be switching something up soon. Giving something your all. There's some type of challenge, or maybe you feel like getting to somebody is a challenge. Maybe you feel like they hold a lot of pieces, or they know a lot of things that was going on behind the scenes. They definitely have some type of guidance, and or they give guidance. You may try to challenge somebody because of the guidance that they give or the guidance that they get. But this person already, something about red robin. A cousin, the color red, a wolf, white hair, purple. Anywho, sorry. But it's going to be a challenge to get this person to come out of their own energy. Just FYI. They also may have gotten some type of guidance. And the reason why this is a challenge for you to get to them, that you're going to change up on them. That at the point that they, like, oh, you just need some type of rescue. And at the point that they give you some type of energy. And that you see how powerful they are or how great that they are. And, you know, when it comes to their leadership, you're going to want to hold back on their knowledge. Or you're going to want them to dim their light. And it's going to take a lot for them to persevere through it. They don't want to go back towards like an evil side or to feel like they're trapped in or enclosed into a relationship. So they're balancing themselves. They're grateful if you approach them with some type of like, oh, well, you know, you have some type of speciality. You could be speciality. You could be into music. Maybe you're going to meet somebody or you're going to see them at like a place that has music or some type of festival. Maybe somebody's going to unplug, whether you are or they are. Maybe they're off the internet for right now. And it's kind of like, okay, I just want to talk to this person. But they're great. They're grateful because it's like, okay, well, I thank you for seeing me in my simplest moments or whatever the case may be. Thank you for acknowledging my devotion, my passion. You know, thank you for trying to, you know, build some more trust with me. But again, they're going through some type of phase. They're not going to do it. They don't feel like this is something that they're connected to and or that's within their path. And they're willing to surrender this. It's like, okay, well, if I have to let you go, if I have to decline you or, you know, walk away so that way I have everything that I need, then I'm going to do so. They see this as an adventure. They see that this, okay, well, I'm going to cleanse myself, or I know that this is going to bring a new atmosphere for me so that way I feel cleansed and renewed. They don't feel like they have to release much of anything because they've already done so. They also may feel like you're not, either you or someone around them is not even using their best judgment when it comes to this decision that they're putting. It's like somebody's being put in front of an ultimatum and they're like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to stand 10 toes down on my decision. And they're like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? And they're like, yes, I'm sure. Maybe they feel like you don't have enough wisdom. You could be childish, and or it's just like you don't see things from their point of view. And so they're going to just go quiet. It's like we don't have to have any issues or we don't have to have any whatever. I'm peaceful as long as you're peaceful. It's cool. They have a mantra and or idea when it comes to what their family looks like. They know how they want peace to feel. They know how they have to change from being around snakes. Or it's like, okay, well, I know that, you know, my mom or my dad or whoever, they used to be around people that wasn't no good for them and they used to embrace it or whatever the case may be. It's like, okay, well, I see it as a gift to not have to do that, to forgive people and also let them go, even if it means like, you know, never changing their perspective. I don't want to compare them, but, you know, if they don't have any compassion for me and you know, in my truth or how I'm living, then it's like, okay, well, there's no need to infringe on my boundaries, infringe on yours. They're about to go have some type of fun. And maybe you're not expecting this person to kind of retreat. It's like, okay, well, you're expecting this person or they were expecting this person to kind of jump back and bite back and say something. It's like, no, I've already made a decision. You know, yes, at one point in time I had a dream, but again, I unplugged. I let this go. And I started to follow my own song. I started to follow whatever felt good to me. They have a vision for themselves and they're happy in solitude. So it's like, okay, the only time they really get confused or in a maze is when they're around this person. And then they reground themselves and find the treasure and who they are and the beauty and where they're going. They are. It seems like this person is healed, or you have. And they no longer have the desire to be around people who are not allowing them to be themselves authentically. Even if it disagrees from the things that you feel like that you saw for this person or how you once saw this person. It's like, okay, well, you once saw me like that. I'm not like that no more. And if you can't get with it, then get lost. Sagittarius, something could be falling down, breaking, or it feels like it's crumbling. There could be some type of trauma bond that's going on, and it kind of got you feel like, oh, I don't want to tap into my emotions and my heart. You could be calling somebody out their name, or they're calling you out your name. Somebody's triggered. Maybe you want somebody to stay in their lane, or you want somebody to kind of fall back, or maybe somebody's expecting you to fall back now. Maybe they put you in a boundary. And this could kind of have you triggered. It's kind of like, oh, how dare you put me in this box, or whatever the case may be. Somebody also could be triggered by someone who's getting some type of status, reaching a milestone, whether it's you or them. This person could be blocking themselves out of anything that could, like, oh, words on, what's the thing you used to say as a kid? 6 stones may break my bones, but it's like words that bounce on me, bounce off me, and stick on you. Some shit like that. I can't remember. It's like, yeah, you want to call me a bitch, or you want to call me out my name, or you want to call and say I'm this and the third. Whole time, yeah, I'm a little weird, but I'm different. But at the same time, I got some type of privilege. And you wish that you couldn't get off of this, or you wish that you can feed off of this, and you can't, because I see you exactly for who you are. Even though, you know, at nighttime, or even though when you get out or you go out and you in the streets, you look good, you dress up, you got the body, or whatever the case may be, nobody's actually jealous of you. Nobody's truly paying attention. So you're having to stay in a certain type of lane, and you getting fucked up and fucked over by staying in this person's lane and or, you know, vicinity, just so they can see you as a snack, just so they can see you as yummy. Whole time this person is feral. They'll sleep with anybody. They'll troll, and it don't matter what you look like. Okay? As long as the lights is off, it don't matter. As long as it don't matter what your body type, it don't matter. So it's like you got to go back to square zero. You need to go back to your hometown, or you need to go back to wherever you're going and get yourself together. Because somebody feels like you're into some type of trauma bond, or you're feeling this about someone and you're walking away. Maybe there was someone that had some type of privilege, and you were being quiet on your thoughts and how you felt about it because you wanted some of their energy, or you wanted some of whatever they got, and they got their heart locked and key self-aware. They're self-aware. They got their heart under lock and key. And maybe they was just fucking you. And now you feel like, okay, I have to indulge in some type of self-care because I see the red flags now. Even though I felt like a unicorn, or they were treating you like one sexually, you know, you were actually you were used, okay? You were just shutting up and you were being a simp. And so now that you see things connected, or you got some type of information, it's like, okay, well, I can do something for myself. I can be someone that has some type of information or some type of finances, or I can have some type of podcast or influence status or whatever the case may be. And maybe you want to talk about being in this type of gaslighting relationship, or maybe you want to talk about how you got yourself out, or, you know, whatever your thoughts are. There also could be someone around you who already has an influencer or a podcast or something like that. And maybe there was some type of love or gaslighting situation around them. They could be getting some type of finances soon. And I don't know if this is causing you to be in your feelings or somebody else, but they could be in their feelings. All right? FYI. Let's get you all another quick message. You have more time than you think. Somebody could be going silent, though. I'm telling you, there's a marriage, a relationship, or some type of situation that's breaking up. Okay? It's not going to marriage. And maybe somebody felt like, okay, if I get married or if I stay with this person, I'll have finances. I'll have some type of security. I'll have some type of something. And they don't. They won't. Something could be happening in the next 10 days. Somebody that's older than you, or that has some type of wisdom, knowledge, that's been at your job, that's been in your apartment complex for a long time. They could have some type of concern about somebody that you're dealing with, or another masculine in the area. It's like, oh, you know, did this person go to jail, or is this person in a situation? Are you held up by this situation? Maybe they're giving you advice. It's like, look, you trying to go deal with this person, but they locked up, or they tied to their job right now. They tied to something that they're trying to do, and they don't want something to be taken from them. Yeah. They feel like there's people that'll come towards them for relationships that actually just want some money or some type of security. So You say no or they will.